If you're planning a move to Thousand Oaks, California, or one of the surrounding Conejo Valley towns, there are 4 things you need to watch out for. Now, I'm going to bring up some topics that most real estate agents do not like to talk about. Realtors are known for putting a positive spin on everything, but I'm gonna level with you because there are things that you need to watch out for before you move here. Number 1, watch what you say when it comes to politics. You're not supposed to talk about politics. Okay, I'm gonna talk about politics. Thousand Oaks has a decent mix of right and left-leaning folks. Should I do my right or the viewer's right? Right, left? Or should I do right, left? The people who lean right tend to be more outspoken, so it can feel like a more conservative area, but it's all relative. If you're moving here from a red state or a more conservative area, Thousand Oaks is gonna feel pretty liberal to you. If you're moving here from, say, Los Angeles, it's gonna feel more conservative to you. But when you look at our local elections, what you'll see is that the area is pretty moderate. My experience living in Thousand Oaks is that people tend to be kind, considerate, and open-minded. They put people before politics, for the most part. Tend to, usually.
There's always this few.
All right, number 2. Oh, this one's a big one. Watch out for areas that may have been affected by the SUSANA field lab. Back in 1959, it suffered a partial meltdown that released clouds of radiation into the surrounding areas. The accident was covered up for many years before cancer clusters started popping up in the areas around where the incident happened. For decades, there have been arguments about how to clean it up and who is responsible for the cleanup. Finally, in 2010, all responsible parties came to an agreement that the cleanup would be completed by 2017. It's now the end of 2022 and the cleanup has hardly just begun. Now, there is no definitive or provable link between the meltdown and the cancer clusters, but many people here believe there to be a link. Before you purchase a home in or around the Conejo Valley, you need to do your research and decide for yourself if the home that you're looking at is in an area that may have been contaminated. Additionally, when you purchase a home here, you will be required to sign a disclosure stating that you understand the possible effects of the meltdown on your property. Most buyers just sign the disclosure without really reading it or researching it. Don't do that. Make sure you really understand them by working with a realtor who will be honest and upfront with you about any perceived risk. All right, number 3. Watch out for oak trees on the property. It probably doesn't surprise you to hear that the city of Thousand Oaks loves their oak trees. So when you're looking at homes, look to see if there is an oak tree on the property. If there is, just know that you cannot cut it down or even trim it without approval from the city. You'll also need to hire a certified arborist to do any maintenance. Be sure to read the Thousand Oaks, what's it called? Preservation and Protection. Why can't I say that? The Thousand Oaks Oak Tree Preservation and Protection Guidelines. I've linked that document below. And just know that oak trees are not the only protected trees here. The same goes for certain species of cypress and pine. All right, number 4, high fire hazard zones. When you're looking at homes in Thousand Oaks or the surrounding areas, find out ahead of time if the home is located in a high fire hazard zone. Your realtor should be able to look this up for you, but honestly, most don't. Buyers typically don't find out until they get into escrow that their home is located in one of these zones. Then they're scrambling to find an insurance company who will cover them, and sometimes there's only 1 or 2. Speaking from experience. Is that stupid?
Yeah.
They don't need my whole life story. There is so much open space and protected land in the Thousand Oaks area, and if you can see open space from your front yard or your backyard, you are almost definitely in a high fire hazard zone. If you want my tips on how to protect your home from wildfires, be sure to check out my video on the things that you will hate about living in the Conejo Valley. I've linked that video below. Now, if you're thinking about moving to Thousand Oaks, be sure to check out my other videos on the pros and cons of living here, the most desirable neighborhoods, and the things you will love and the things you will hate about it. I've linked all of those videos below. Let me know if you have any questions about buying a home in Thousand Oaks or the surrounding areas. I would love to help you through the process. My contact info is below. I would be happy to help you. Seriously.
Down.
Slow down. I would love to help you What? Of right and left-leaning folks. I think I should do it from their perspective, right? I'm gonna start that whole thing over. Right and left-leaning folks. The ones who like a more liberal, kind, considerate, and open-minded. Yeah. That's why I took that out. I said they. And then on screen, it would be like people before politics. You know what I mean? Number 2. That's not even in Thousand Oaks. Need a better pocket situation. Put this in my pocket. Okay. 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 Is that okay?
I'm not allowed to speak, so.
Okay. But just know that, and you should know that, yeah?
Fade to black.
Okay.
Good night. Thousand Oaks.
Okay.